Mic check. And at these soldiers, it's Joe Combs here, and welcome back to Farm Simulator 25 on Westbridge Hills, our Indiana theme map. Give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and let a couple people know I'm live. And then we'll get to it. As the title says, we're going to do a lot of spraying. I'm hoping we can do some other stuff too, but we'll see. I just need to message 2 more people, and then we should be ready to go. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Yeah, just give me 1 second. Let me message my... I'm messaging my moderators. So. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's go ahead and get it started. So yeah, Occasion was live. I watched a little bit of him when I got off work. Just relaxing and chilling for a second. And this morning I watched Ronnie's stream. He was live on FS17. That was the first farm simulator I ever got into. Was FS17. That was a good farm simulator. That's classic. That's a classic farm simulator. A good farm simulator too. A lot of people still play it. It's a good game. Of course, they have JD in it, but then again, you know, I use the cases a lot, and those are awesome. I know I do a lot of JD stuff, but I do like case too. Probably should have a beacon on. Yeah, so this is the last fertilization state that needs to be done for beans. We're playing the base game stuff. We're not playing with precision. If we were playing with precision, we wouldn't spray them. Yeah, me and Olivia looked that up, and yeah. You do not have to spray beans on precision. So I'm really hoping they get that fixed. I'm going to be honest, I'm wondering if that's a map conflict. Because I saw DJ was using precision, and I didn't see him having the trimline issues. So that may be a map issue. But that's fine. I need to lower this. Boom. There we go. Try to apply that stuff. So we're definitely gonna have to buy more fertilizer. Remember how to use the controls. So I will be keeping an eye on mods tomorrow. Hopefully some good mods come out tomorrow. I mean, there's not a bad mod, but mods that I would like to see. There's a couple I'm waiting on from Omatana. And then I think that's pretty much all I'm looking for. And then just classic tractors. JD stuff. Surprised they didn't put the 9RT in here. Love to get a 9RT. Yeah. It is what it is. Oh. Yeah. Need to save it now. Okay. I had a feeling we needed to save it. Since the shop is down the road from this field, I'm just going to go to the shop and top this off. See where we're at on fertilizer when we get to the end of this row. Do one more row and go down there, get some fertilizer in it. Hopefully this makes it to the end of the row. And we'll go top it off. Alright. Go top her off. And then once we're done fertilizing, we'll fast forward and we'll take care of whatever we need to take care of. And then we'll be spraying weeds. Then we'll do some grass work, fast forward, take care of the animals, stuff like that. Do our chores. And then we'll keep doing that until July, and then we gotta sell our dry corn. Which, speaking of which, I need to check our dry corn. It's getting up there. I don't know how much we're gonna make off of dry corn. Hopefully we make a decent amount. The biogas plant's making some decent money. So it was worth doing the biogas plant. We're getting digestate out of it. We're making fertilizer. So, being pretty productive. I have got to fix my wiring situation. Let's go finish that build. So I'm gonna probably make a video tonight. Should be out by tonight. It's only gonna be like possibly a 5-minute video. Talking about the schedule. Am I going back to my old schedule, or am I gonna keep the new schedule? Most likely I'm going to keep the new schedule, but I'm probably going to change my work schedule. Yeah. So it may go to like 10 to 12 or 10 to 1 on the days that I work, except for Sundays. And then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I don't know what the start times are going to be, but those I usually go on earlier, so definitely stay tuned for those. You need to save it. It's always good to get into the habit of saving your games. Alright, time to do some field jumping here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of maps coming out that I want to play, for sure. There's Elm Creek making a return. There's Farming in Indiana by Lancey Boy, that's coming. But there's a bunch of stuff that I would definitely like to play. Yeah, I want to finish Riverbend and hey Ronnie, welcome in, man. I was just talking about all the maps that are coming out that I want to play. I mean, I guess I don't have to make a video of... Should I make a video of my live stream schedule? I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I need to. I just need to let everybody know that I'm going live 7 days a week unless something happens. Like, if I'm not feeling good and stuff like that, I'm just not gonna go live. That's why I stress to people to sub to the channel and to hit the bell for notifications so you can see all the content I release. Yeah, there's a bunch of maps I want to play running. There's a bunch. I do appreciate everybody supporting the channel. I do appreciate that a lot. So, the subs help the channel. Yes. They're free. But, main thing is hitting that bell so you know, so you can see all the content I release. So, that's the biggest reason why I say it all the time. Because I want you to watch what you like. If you like the content, definitely want to be notified to see more of the content. I'm not going to use this GPS line. That's just kind of weird. I am going to back it up a little bit, though. What map are you looking forward to the most, Ronnie? Oh, we're getting ready to sell some pigs, too. When we fast forward, we're going to be selling a bunch of pigs. Gonna make a decent amount of money off of them. So the other thing is, I don't know if I want to delete the maps I complete. I kind of wanted to wait until, like, Elm Creek? Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to jump into Elm Creek. We'll jump into it eventually. I want to make sure I complete the maps. But I was thinking about keeping the maps and then showing the list at the end of the life cycle of FS25, but I don't think we can because I'm going to need space for the other new maps. You know what I mean? But yeah, after this series, I definitely want to re-jump back onto Riverbend, finish it, and then jump onto Hootan and finish it. And then we can get to Elm Creek. If Farming Indiana comes out, we'll jump into that after Elm Creek. And then eventually we'll do the UK map that comes out. I want to do that one too. So. Yeah, definitely a lot of stuff to look forward to. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that Farming Indiana's. I don't know if it's going to release this year or not. I don't know. Depends on how far along Lancey Boy is on that map. I'd like to see somebody remaster Griffin, Indiana, and bring it back. That'd be awesome. And then any other maps like Goldcrest comes out, of course we're gonna play them. And then eventually I'd like to get back onto Sri Lanka. I probably shouldn't have deleted that Let's Play. Yeah, I definitely should have kept that one. Stone Valley's coming back. Where's that located at? What's that based off of? I can't remember what state that was based off of. Wasn't it based off of Illinois? I mean, I could be completely wrong on that. Ohio? I thought Stone Valley was... Which one was it that was based off of Illinois? We need to save it. Yeah, there was a map that was based off of Illinois, but I can't remember what the map name is. And then I guess from what a YouTube subscriber said, "Hey babe, welcome in." Thank you for the like, appreciate it. I don't know why, but my ear is itching like crazy. Give me a second, I'll be back. I am back. I think after this end row, I'm gonna have to go get some more fertilizer. I keep forgetting to lower the boom. Alright, let's go fill this up. Yeah, let's go fill this up. The shop's just right across the street. And thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. And thank you to my moderators. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, sorry, Ronnie, I couldn't watch your stream for too long. I tried to watch it as long as I could. And then I watched one of DJ's episodes for Riverbend. Thank you for the like, appreciate it. We're at 3 likes, and that's awesome. I tried to tune in for a little bit there, try to support you. I try to when I can. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'm going to jump in here and say hi to Ronnie, see how he's doing, see how Lonnie's doing. Watch for a little bit of FS17, bring me back to my days of when I first started. Yeah, if Goldcrest ever comes back, I'm definitely playing that. It's definitely gonna be a Let's Play. Yeah, Goldcrest is like, I think out of all the maps for base game maps, I think Goldcrest is probably one of my favorites. Yeah, that's just classic. My top 5 favorite maps I've played. The maps I haven't played, I wish I played. But these are the top 5 I've played that I personally like. I would say Goldcrest, Elm Creek, Griffin, Indiana, Westbridge, and Riverbend. I like Riverbend. I don't know. Some people don't like it. Some people do. I like it. I don't know. I like Riverbend. It's a nice map. Now, maps that I wish I would have played. Uh, was it called American Falls from Lancy Boy? I wanted to play that. Never got to. Oh yeah, that's at the top of the scoreboard. That was a great map. But yeah, American Falls was one. I really wanted to play more of Halt Belron and Arlengrot. I played them, but I didn't play them long enough, and I wanted to play them longer. There's a couple, there's a UK map that I wanted to play. I can't remember what it was called. Not Calmsden. Maybe it was Calmsden. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, you're good, Olivia. There's some good maps, like Stone Valley was a good one. Lone Oak was another good one that I heard a lot about. Of course, Western Wilds was another one that was top of the line. No Man's Land, that's a classic. I mean, there's been some really good maps over the years. Yeah, it's a map that I didn't get to play. Yeah, there's a lot of good maps. Well, 17, I jumped in at the end of 17's life cycle. I shouldn't say life cycle, but when 19 was coming out. So I didn't get to play too many maps on FS17. FS19, I played some Ravenport and Griffin, Indiana. And then FS22 came out, played a lot of Elm Creek. I played a lot of Elm Creek. So this game, FS25, yeah, FS17 was my first FS. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I miss it. If I wasn't, I guess I shouldn't say that, but yeah, I never got to play FS15, and then I did install it and played it a little bit, and it gave me motion sickness, which was kind of weird. I don't know why it gave me motion sickness, but it did. I don't know if it was something to do with the graphics or what. But yeah, FS25, I want to make a different approach to just playing one map, and then that's the only map I play. Because I tried to play other maps, but I had too many Let's Plays. And then I jumped into FS25. And I was doing too many Let's Plays again. And I think that's the problem. Is that I'm playing too many Let's Plays at one time, and I think that's kind of why I got burned out. Because then I threw in Silver Run, and it jacked everything up. But anyway, so my goal here is to play one map at a time, but to complete each map. And the plan is to play as many maps as I possibly can before the next FS comes out. So that's the goal. But now I'm not just going to willy-nilly just jump into a map and then just start buying all the fields, because then that loses the fun. So along the way of completing each map, we're going to have fun. Now, Riverbend, I do have a plan for when I get back onto Riverbend. We're eventually going to get some case stuff. Yeah, and it makes the game more enjoyable instead of just going in and just buying the whole map. No, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with somebody doing that, but for my playstyle, I don't want to buy the whole map right off the bat, because then it just feels like I didn't work up to it. '19 wasn't my favorite map, favorite game, but the map that was on it, which was Griffin, Indiana, was my favorite map on 19. FS22, I enjoyed FS22. I really did. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, honestly, the horses were better on FS19 because you could make a lot of money off of horses. Was this the last soybean field I needed to spray? Dang, I didn't think we'd get done this quick. Huh. Now, I did like that John Deere was added into FS19. I did enjoy the fact that that was added. So my top two favorite brands would be John Deere and Case. Yeah, but they got. I think that's with every gaming company is they got to add something new to it in order to make it, because they got to make money. You know, if they don't make money, they obviously can't make another game. Uh, yeah, but there's a lot of stuff to cram. All the equipment that they have made over the years, they would have to cram a lot into a game. So I think they leave a lot of that stuff, a lot of the room for modders to take over. Not to mention how much work it goes into making the details of the equipment. There's a lot of stuff that goes into Farming Simulator. I mean, that's like with any game, though. I don't know if that's totally true. I think the biggest seller for FS25 was GPS being revealed and Hutan. I think that's the biggest reason why that caused it to sell. Oh, I'm out of... Sorry, I was itching my ear. Ear was itching. I need to go get more fertilizer. Everyone left on that one. They're just like, nope. eh. I think rice had a hand in it. A lot of people was like looking forward to like the spinach and the peas and the green beans. But I think rice was a bigger sell point out of the new crops. But I think the biggest sell points was, like you said, the weather. Well, I don't... Yeah, weather was part of it. But I think GPS and I think the Asian map is what caused it to be a bigger seller. I got it because I'm a fanboy of FS. It's a relaxing game, and you get to watch your farm build and grow and all that good stuff. Ronnie, what made you buy FS25? Yeah. I mean, I think most simulators are fairly relaxing simulators, but I think something about Farming Simulator hits home with a lot of people. So, basically, because you're a fanboy of FS. Like me. I have them all. It's just I don't play them all. Plus, I want to enjoy FS25. Kind of hence why I'm going back to Riverbend after this series. Because I want to play the in-game based maps and finish them. Plus, we had themes going on with those. There's going to be a lot of overhaul for Riverbend. It's not really a whole lot, but some stuff's going to be different. Focus on a few crops and do a few things here and there, so. So Ronnie, what's your favorite part about FS25? This goes for anybody. If anybody wants to jump in the chat. I kind of agree with that. Because the older games that you get into, you kind of miss the newer stuff that's in it. Everything. Except for productions and logging, right? I gotta tease you a little bit, Ronnie. Hey, like I said, there is nothing wrong with the way somebody plays. The way you play FS is the way you play FS. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with logging. Like, I like doing it, but sometimes it can get a little annoying to do logging. Oh, you know me, Ronnie. I'm a big production guy. I love productions. I love because I've worked in factories and retail and fast food and all these other jobs. Yeah, every once in a while I'll get an itch to do some logging, but I like the farming aspect of the game. But the reason why I like productions is because it shows, from the farming aspect of the game, it shows the beginning of that product to the end of that product. And I love that. For me, it's that I love. That's the reason why I like productions, because I'm seeing the start to finish of a product. Alright, so I'm going to double check everything, make sure everything's good to go, and we should be ready to fast forward into May, and then we'll do some grass work, sell some pigs, and we should be ready to do some herbiciding. And we'll see how much money I've got. And I also want to see how much fields we got. That's true. That is very true. That I agree with. I just think it's a cool aspect of the game. So. I cannot dump fertilizer in that. Yeah. That does not unload in there. Will it unload in the other production? I don't think this will, but we're gonna try it. No, I'll just dump it out in the center of the field, or the center of the farm. Alright, so I'm gonna go load this up with some herbicide. Yeah, and that's the way I play. I have thought about going to the original idea of just doing the farming, but then I would miss the productions. So, but hey, if somebody doesn't want to play with productions, they don't have to. It's just an option in the game. It's not forced. Yeah, it keeps the game fresh. But I also like the option that you don't. And with the mods now where crop prices are raised a little bit, you don't have to do productions. It's just an option. You don't have to do them, but they're there. Alright, so I'm going to go park this up at the big field, because as soon as we fast forward, it'll be ready to spray. It's kind of like the logging and the animals and stuff like that. They're there, but you don't have to do them. You can choose what aspect. The only downside with, well, I guess you could. I mean, let's see if there's TMR. No. So unfortunately, you would have to do some sort of farming with animals. Yeah. But it's like logging and stuff like that. You don't have to do them. And animals, you don't have to do them, but they're there. All right. Oh. All right. Was there anything on sale that I wanted? No. All right. Yeah, I've always done animals. I like doing the animals. Some people don't, but Okay, I am out of space for dry corn. Alright, so we'll have to dump that. We can move some digestate to our farm supply production. Is that done yet, by the way? Oh no, it's still running through the digestate. Don't have a whole lot of fertilizer, but... Okay. So now we need to check animals. Cows are good for now. Pigs are ready to be sold. Cows are good on that end. Sheep will probably end up needing their wool pulled. I think pigs are good. Yeah, I like doing them. If you know, some people don't, but I do. I kind of like a variety of animals. So let's go pull the dry corn because I need to get that done so we can keep running that production. And then I don't know why I'm running to it. Okay, I completely skipped the truck. Alright. Oh, I gotta move that other side. Yeah, it's kind of why I like that. It's kind of why I like that bot over there, because it does the way it's done in Indiana. So, alright. While this is unloading, I am going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. Here in a minute, I may go make me an energy drink. Not getting too tired, but just want to make sure I stay awake. Pretty sure I'm not going to fall asleep or anything like that. But anyway. Oh no, there is something I need to go get. I'll be right back. All right, thank you all for waiting. Appreciate it. We had a little issue where when the power went out, it took the power out at where I work at, and so been working with no air in the middle of heat. So, and we got like a high, like there's a heat advisory and everything. So I was grabbing me some electrolytes. Well, I just destroyed the fence and the post. Yeah, I think I destroyed the trailer too. Put a big old dent in it. Oh, you know what I could have done? If anyone sees my mistake, they already know. I could have brought corn over here. Actually, speaking of corn, I need to see if that corn mill needs filled. No. Is it even running? Yeah, it's running. Huh. Interesting. Well. Allergies. Ronnie, you still in the house? Where'd he go? Oh, you are kidding me. How much is that? Question is, do I buy it? Was there any canola? Oh, there is canola. There's a little soybean field. We've been wanting this little field right here for a while. How much is that little field? Yeah, like 100,000 something. Okay. Might be buying a few fields here in a minute. How much is that big field? That's a big barley field, ain't it? I definitely don't want that field. I think that's potatoes. That field. Alright. So what I could have been doing is I could have been grabbing corn. Ooh, we don't have much of it left though, do we? Oh, no, that's dry corn. What? What am I doing? Not that. Thought I had more corn than that. Alright. Oh, I'm really hoping when we cash this dry corn out that brings in a decent amount of money. So we've got about 250,000 liters of dry corn. Not bad. Hey, it's Matteo. Welcome in, man, and thank you for the like. I appreciate that. How you doing? It's been a while, Matteo. Was that a soybean field? Oh, I thought that was a soybean field. It's been a rough week. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a rough week. That's for sure. How are you doing, Matteo? Dude, that's why did that dump corn? I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'm not big on Celsius. Right now, currently here, it is 89. It was in the 90s earlier. Alright, let's not dump the regular corn. Yeah, there's a heat advisory out right now. Did I get another truck? Yeah, I've had the Mack truck for a while now, a few episodes now. And I also bought the biogas plant too. Yep. Yeah, it's 85 and feels like 90. Hey, Ronnie, what's your heat index? So yeah, anybody that's dealing with the heat, make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids and, well, I should be specific. Water and electrolytes. Oh, no way. Nope. I couldn't handle that. Man, it's hot. It's definitely hot. Yeah, man, it's not a good, it's not good. How's the map progress? Uh, there you go. I own all that. I may be pulling the trigger and buying that cornfield. Maybe. How's the vineyard? It is, everything's prepped and ready to go. We're just waiting for it to be harvestable. Yeah, no kidding. Yes. It's the grain dryer. From what Farmer Cop says, this actually makes pretty decent money. So I decided to install it. Making some dry corn. I think it needs one more load, I think. I could probably wait on it, though. Yeah, we'll wait on the next load. I'll go ahead and shut that down. I need to go somewhere. We need to go visit the pigs. At the second pig farm. Yeah, Matteo, if you couldn't tell, the farm is growing. It's getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, I know. Not yesterday, but the day before, I tried to do stream. I couldn't do it. I was just way too tired and wasn't feeling good. I was suffering a little bit of heat exhaustion. Okay. I didn't mean to click that. So the question is, do I buy another big field or do I buy small fields? I'm not sure. I kind of want this cornfield and the soybean field. I won't be able to use 22 for a little bit though. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I mean, at this point, all we're doing is buying fields. So we're basically trying, now we're at that stage of trying to complete the map. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy that and that. I ain't gonna get much soybeans off that, but I'm definitely buying it. And that leaves us with 200,000 bucks. That'll pay for herbicide. Yeah, we're saving this last field for the end. Alright, got two new fields. Alright, we can do some herbiciding. And then we can do some grass work. And fast forward, take care of animals. And then we should be able to fast forward again. And we should be just taking care of animals again. July we'll be selling our dry corn. Alright. Oh, we need to check those fields too. Okay, so it needs one more fertilization state. Now, does it have weeds? No, but that one does. Okay. So my gaming chair has a footrest. I just pulled it out, and Oliver's sniffing at it. He's never seen this do this before. Well then, I see we got a tracker delay. Surprised we don't need to save it yet. All right, welcome in, man. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. And thank you for the like. Appreciate the like. Awesome. We're at 7 likes, and that's awesome. Thank you. Well, I appreciate it, right? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I watched Cajun a little bit before I went live. I try to go live about 7 days a week. But when I got home, I was wanting to relax and chill for a little bit. So I watch Cajun when I can. So he's a pretty cool dude, and I like his content, man. Ooh, I need some herbicide. So I gotta pull this up for a second, and I need this. I just crashed right into a tree. After I get done with this big field, I'm gonna go get an energy drink, and then we'll move on to the next field, and we'll just boom, 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 knock them all out. And then we'll get some regular fertilizer because we gotta spray our new cornfield, get that finished fertilizing. Then we'll do some grass work, fast forward, take care of the animals, and just basically keep doing that. Um, I'm not seeing anything I need for that's on sale, so we pretty much got all the equipment we need. But if I wanted to do chaff, I could. Don't think I'm gonna do it in this series, but later down the road in other Let's Plays, I may do chaff at some point. Yep, there's our new cornfield. Pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know how much we're going to get done. Are we even save it yet? Yes, finally. I may go get that energy drink sooner, because I need to go to the bathroom too. Alright, I'll be right back. Thank you all for waiting. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know how late I'm going tonight. I may go until 12 or 1. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I want to try to get as much work as we can done, so... Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We're at 8 likes, and it's awesome. Thank you. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Hey, Ethan, welcome in, man. I ain't doing too bad. Could be better, could be worse. How are you doing tonight? Trying to see where my cat went. All right, Ronnie, you have a good night, man. Thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Maddie, are you still on the stream? Yeah, my back's not hurting too bad today. Thank you for asking. I do appreciate it. No, I am getting tired though. It's been a long day. Alright, we need to buy some more herbicide. Just to be on the safe side. I was checking the cow milk. Alright. We're going to go to that small field first, and then we're going to go to this big field, and then we'll wrap around, we'll go down to that other field. Oop, distracted. Okay, there we go. And then we'll just keep working our way down until we're done with all the fields. So, and then we'll grab our 4755, we'll put the tanker up, and then we'll do some mowing, get the grass picked up, fast forward, take care of the animals. I don't know how late I'm going. I'm probably going to go until about 12 or 1. This isn't going to take long. I was going to buy this field anyway because I need this flat side for future productions. So. Plus, we need to fertilize corn, too. I was hoping to get into July so we could sell that dry corn, because I wanted to see how much that brought in. This won't take long at all. Won't take much either. It seems a little counterproductive. Fold her up and move to the next field. That's not our phone. Yeah, so tomorrow it looks like we'll be doing canola tomorrow. What's that word? Anyway, we'll be doing canola tomorrow. Or well, planting. Hopefully we'll be able to do some harvesting tomorrow. I think we will. Pretty positive we will. It's a lot of beans. Hey, Luke. What's up, man? Welcome in. I'm doing okay. Getting tired, but I'm doing alright. How are you doing today? Oh no, that's not good, man. Why do you say that? Man, dude, it takes time, man. It takes a lot of time to start getting views. Don't get discouraged. Never, ever, ever get discouraged. That's one of the biggest things that harms a YouTube channel is just getting discouraged. When I first started streaming, hey Northern Farms, what's up, man? Yeah, Luke, post your link, man. You can always click on his name too, and I think you can go to his channel that way too. Yeah, when I first started streaming, I didn't have very many people watching very much. It took a long time for me to get people watching. Don't get discouraged by people not watching. That's the more you stream, the more people will join in. Well, I wouldn't get frustrated at it. See, Mr. Silly P and DJ and all them, when they did the llamas, they said to the YouTube content creators, if you're gonna YouTube, don't get discouraged. That's one of the biggest things. Don't get discouraged, man. Just the biggest recommendation I have for you. And he doesn't have to make videos first. That's not. No, he doesn't have to. The biggest. Man, everyone's. That's the thing. A lot of people are busy. I know for a fact that I'm busy. I try to watch as many people as I can, but it's hard to watch everybody. Um, but yeah, I've seen your content, and I think I've jumped into a couple of them lurking, and I thought I smashed the like button. Whenever I see you go live, I'll jump in for a second or two and watch a couple minutes and smash the like button if I can. But the biggest thing is they sat there and said, don't get discouraged on people not watching. Because at first you're not going to get a whole lot of traction. But the more you do it, eventually you'll grow traction and people will start watching. You're welcome, man. I think I'm pretty sure I've subbed to your channel. I'll double check. Because I'm pretty sure I've subbed to you. And trust me, I know about getting discouraged and stuff like that. I think I've talked to Savage about it too. Yeah, I'm subscribed to your channel, man. Hey, Middletown, welcome in, man. Or Midtown, I'm sorry, I said Middletown. Midtown, welcome in. I think the biggest thing that, because I know Savage had the issue, his stream crashed one time and he sat there and was like, man, it was really discouraging. I can tell you right now, I have a crap ton of crashes every so often. And it does discourage you a little bit when it happens. It's like subs and stuff like that. I'll get a bunch of subscribers and then I'll lose a sub. And I'll get really discouraged by it. But it's like you kind of gotta go with the flow. You know what I mean? You're gonna have gains. You're gonna have losses. It happens, man. It's YouTube. Biggest thing I can say is just keep going. I think the biggest uplifting thing is everybody tuning in. It does uplift you a lot. Yep, that's true, Olivia. Yep, that's right. I was telling Olivia yesterday, I was like, I lost a sub. Was it yesterday? Or was it the day? I think it was the day before, wasn't it? I was like, I lost a sub. And then I was like, she was sitting there telling me, how rough the internet is and stuff like that. And I was looking at it and I was like, I got discouraged by losing one sub. But here's all these subscribers that have subbed to the channel. And I'm like, I need to be looking at the positive side, not the negative side. And I think that's because I heard one time that it's human nature to look at the negative first, besides the positive. You gotta look at the positives. Definitely gotta look at the positives about things. And I realized that, and I'm like, people will sub or they won't sub, and that's it's like well, people will watch or they won't watch. Just keep doing it. And eventually, people will come in, they'll watch your stuff, and if they like what you're producing, they'll tell you too if they like your content. You just can't give up. Just don't give up. That's the biggest thing I can recommend is don't give up. Don't get discouraged. It's the biggest recommendation I got to anybody that starts a YouTube channel. Do not get discouraged by the number of views you get. Or the number of subs that you get, or be on the positive side of stuff. Everything that you gain, be appreciative. Tell your viewers and your subs that you appreciate it. And look on the positive side of things. So I'm with the other YouTubers on that. Don't give up. Don't let the stuff that discourages you, don't let it discourage you. So you can even ask Olivia. You can ask her how many hours I put into streaming every day. Every night I'm on here streaming. And it takes a big sacrifice financially too. Time wise and financially it takes a lot. But I keep doing it because I got people that are now watching. Before I didn't have. You can even ask Matteo when Matteo comes in here. I didn't have very many people watching when I first started streaming. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of it takes a lot. Just come on here, stream, play the games that you like playing, and stream it to the world, and just keep going until you start hitting those numbers. And appreciate every view you get, because it's somebody that tuned into your stream. And if you make videos, it's a viewer that tuned into your video. I realized that yesterday. I was just like, I need to stop letting things discourage me and just keep going. Trust me, you'll get there. But if you let it all get to you, that ends up becoming your decision if you want to keep going or if you want to give up. And our biggest recommendation is don't give up. But I will tell you, it takes a lot out of you mentally, physically, and financially, time-wise. It takes a lot of work. The other thing I will recommend is don't do it for the money. That's the biggest recommendation. When I first started YouTube, I started a while back ago. I started probably at the beginning of YouTube's life cycle. And the first thing I was doing it for, and that's good. That's the biggest key right there. Don't do it for the money. Because I will tell you, my biggest mistake was, and thank you for the like, appreciate it. My biggest mistake was when I first started doing YouTube, that's what I was doing it for. As I grew as a channel, I stopped thinking that way. I stopped saying, nope, it's not for that. It's to entertain people, to come on here and have fun, play the game, and enjoy the interactions I get with people. And there's times when I'll sit there and be in the middle of the field and I won't say anything. And then as soon as people start jumping into the chat, that's when I started interacting. So whenever somebody starts jumping into your chat, start interacting with them. Enjoy the journey, not the destination. I saw your message, Olivia. I'll answer you here in a minute. Here in a minute, I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. So, but thank you all for the likes. I appreciate it. Thank you all for the support. Do appreciate it. Check out Luke's Gaming. Give him some love. Go over there and sub to his channel and go watch some of his content. And that's the other thing, Luke. You're in a community full of YouTubers that are very supportive. Just give it time. Just do what you can. Stream when you can. And you'll get there. What the heck? Well, nice. See, you're showing stuff that you're doing. It's pretty good, man. Hey, people love animals. A lot of people love animals. That's probably why. See, I mean, you gotta make the content that you want to make. If you're making content that you don't like making, you're not gonna enjoy it. And then when you're not enjoying it, that's gonna easily discourage you even more. Do I ever get tired of live streaming every day? It was like a couple days ago. I was so tired and exhausted, I couldn't do it. I ended up having to exit off my own stream. Do I get tired of it every once in a while? Yeah, yeah. That's where it takes the hard work part of it. You gotta decide whether or not live stream. You either live stream every once in a while, which is healthy, or you live stream every day and it becomes work. But then once you look at it as work, then you get discouraged. So do I get tired of live streaming every day? The answer to that is yeah. Yeah, I get tired every once in a while. Then at that point, then it's the decision of keep going and burn out, which then it'll take multiple days to get back into it, or two, take a day off and rest. So if I get tired, yeah, I'm gonna take a break, but I'm also doing something I love too. So that's the biggest key right there is doing stuff that you love. But you gotta also follow, community guidelines and stuff like that for YouTube, stuff like that. But yeah, Midtown, I do get tired every once in a while. There's been times because I've been dealing with a lot of back pain and stuff like that. There's times when I've sat here in this chair for 8 hours with nothing but back pain, and the reason was I want to entertain people and I want to play the game. That's the part where you don't give up. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back, and we probably need to save it. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let me send this text real quick. Alright. And you're probably wondering why I just filled this up with fertilizer. I gotta go spray a cornfield that we just bought. It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work. Hey, Farmwood Ty. Well, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate it, man. I hope you got the bell turned on for notifications. Definitely stay tuned to the content, especially if you like it. Do you work, Luke? Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We're at 12 likes. I try to, man. I try to stream every day. The only time I don't stream is if I'm feeling like I'm burning out or if I'm just tired and just not feeling good that day. That's the only time or if something comes up. That's why I tell everybody to subscribe and have the bell turned on. But yes, I try to stream 7 days a week. Third shift? Yeah, I used to work third shift. I was gonna say it may be... Do you stream on the days you're off? And do you do the same time? Oh no, I was gonna recommend changing up your stream time, but... Well, congratulations, Farmwood Ty. To maybe change up your stream time? I don't know if that would work or not. I don't know. It depends on your schedule. Because you said you work third shift, so that's... Maybe stream before you go to work, but then you might risk being late for work. Because, see, I used to work third shift. Yeah, just make sure you're not, you know, becoming late for work or something like that. Yeah, Hobbs is a good guy, man. He hops in here every so often. See, there you go, man. You got somebody that jumps in the stream. Crap. Olivia, if you're still in stream, I just sent you a bad message. It's spell checked on me. Technology. You can look at the community guidelines. Copyright is a big thing with YouTube, so definitely be careful with that. I mean, there's a bunch of rules. I wouldn't do anything with adult-related stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of community guidelines. I would definitely go and check and look at the community guidelines. Yeah, there's a bunch of rules to follow. I know copyright's the biggest thing, though. You can get free copyrighted music or free non-copyrighted music. They do have a list of it that you can use, but it's like, it's not just music and stuff like that. It's like other people's videos, stuff like that. But yeah, music's part of it. That's a big thing that gets people in trouble. It's a quick way of getting your channel banned if it's multiple offenses. You're welcome. But yeah, farming with Ty, I would definitely go check out YouTube's community guidelines and policies. Hey, Mind Kid, welcome in. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. We're at 13 likes, and that's awesome. Alright, so that's fertilized and ready to go. Alright, so we're going to head back up to the farm. And then I need to save it, don't we? Yeah. When I post Farming Similar, do you guys give me a lot of views? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if you guys tune in and watch and stuff like that, you give me a lot of views. And I do appreciate y'all watching. I hope you're all enjoying the content. It's kind of the biggest reason why I stream is so people can watch. Alright, I need the 4755. Timer was so mad. Luke, you're very welcome, and thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I hope you enjoyed the content. Alright, I'm gonna go drop this off, and then we are going to go grab our milk. Trying to think if we have enough time to do mowing, because I'm probably gonna get off here at 12. Got to feed the kitty his little treats, and then gotta make myself some food. I don't think this is gonna take too long to mow. Shoot, we're gonna go ahead and go get it done. Yeah, guy was spamming chat. Daniel, I have no idea. I don't know my geography too well. Huh. Hold on. Give me a minute. Alright. I was just checking something real quick. Thank you all for the subs. We gained 2 new subs tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hope you got the bell turned on. lawnmower. We need to save it. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Never mind. Alrighty, we'll take this back down to the farm. Tomorrow we'll finish this up. And we should be planting canola as well. So yeah, we'll get the forage wagon out tomorrow. Pick this up. Fast forward, take care of the animals. In July in game, we'll be selling some dry corn. So hopefully we get a decent amount of money off of that. And then August we'll be planting canola, spraying it, stuff like that. And then I think Tuesday we'll be harvesting grapes and soybeans and corn. So that'll be a pretty big harvest. That'll probably be a 3-day harvest. So a lot to stay tuned for. And Mind Kid, I know you're... I muted you for 24 hours because you were spamming chat. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go park this up and then what time is it? I guess we could set up the tractor so we can be ready for tomorrow. And thank you all to the people that have subbed, liked, just tuned in and watched. Thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. Yeah, we got 13 likes. That was awesome. And we got 2 new subs. That's also awesome. Thank you. Hopefully you got the bell turned on for notifications. I am hungry. I am going to go feed the cat, and I'm going to go feed him some treats. He's been a good kitty. And I'm going to go make me some food, get some food in me, get some meds in me, and get some sleep. And then I should be on early tomorrow. I'm thinking 2 or 3, possibly. Alright, let's find the other tractor. There it is. We'll go get some silage additive real quick, and we'll go take this down to that grass field. Get prepped up and set up and ready to go for tomorrow. We need more silage additive. Alright. Alright, so we'll take care of that tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. We've got 2 grass runs, canola. We're going to be selling some dry corn, taking care of animals, stuff like that. So definitely stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. If you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed yet, it is 100% free to do so. Definitely hit the sub button. And hit the bell for notifications. Turn on all notifications so you see all content I release. Thank you all for the subs, the likes, the views. Thank you for just watching. Just coming in, watching, and enjoying the content. I hope you all enjoyed the content. I will see you back here tomorrow on Westbridge Hills, our Indiana themed map. You all have a blessed day or night, whenever you're watching the stream. Thank you for watching. Soldiers, YouTube dismissed. Joe comes out.